After a pretty insane March of 2025, a lot of very nice sneakers dropped that month. We are in April. And this month, slightly more tamer, which is good for my wallet. But if you're a Kobe Bryant fan or an SB Dunk fan, you might need to watch out because there are some very nice SBs as well as Kobe's that are dropping in April. So I'm going to go through all the sneakers that I really want for the month of April 2025. But disclaimer as always, sneaker release dates are fluid. Very, very fluid. As fluid as water. They change all the time. There are some shoes that are going to drop in April that are not announced yet. There are some that are supposed to drop in April. They're going to get pushed back. So if this list changes and it's not very accurate in like 20 days time, blame the companies, don't blame me. Here we go. First, it is a special mention because I'm 99% sure the release date of this very delicious shoe is pushed all the way back to June, but I still saw like an article that stated this was dropping in April. Highly doubt it, but I have to mention it just in case. It is the Jordan 5 Grape, of course, an OG colorway. My favorite sneaker of all time, it is the Jordan 5. Every OG colorway of the Jordan 5 is a must-have in my opinion. So when this returns this year, whether it's April or June, this is a grab by any means necessary. Have to have this shoe. First up, it is an honorable mention, actually two honorable mentions, because I'm not actually too sure if these are really must-haves for me. Well, they're definitely not must-haves, but I think they're pretty interesting shoes, so I wanted to mention it. And it is the Rare Air Jordan 1s that are dropping on April 5th. For $180. There are two colorways, the Cinnabar colorway, which I just very recently reviewed, and the Royal colorway, which will come out a few days after this video. Now, the Rare Air series, if you didn't know, it is a series by Jordan Brand that is inspired by samples or like early prototypes of different shoes. We've seen Jordan 4 Rare Airs back in like 2005. 2015, there were Jordan 1 Rare Airs as well, and this time they're dropping two on the same day. So the Cinnabar colorway, it is a women's exclusive. You see this kind of sail off-white leather upper with this pretty distinct Cinnabar colored laces, and this shoe actually comes double-laced, so both laces stuffed into the eyelets at the same time. I wear one lace at a time, but that is an option. And the white set of laces is actually kind of got this chenille texture that you can see on the ankle lining as well. And the special part about this shoe, so on the ankle collar, the flap, that is actually not stitched down like general release Jordan 1s. And on the medial side of each shoe, you see the Nike Air Wings logo instead of Air Jordan. And then on the bottom of the eyelets, that also is not stitched down like a general release Jordan 1. Now for the Royal colorway, the setup is more like a general release Jordan 1, except for the fact that one shoe has the Nike Air Wings logo instead of the Air Jordan, so it's actually mismatched, but the medial side of the shoe, no logo there, that is like a general release Jordan 1. Now both shoes comes with special boxes and the special kind of vintage straight from the archives Rare Air paper, and you'll see on the paper like a Nike Wings logo patch that existed on an early Jordan 1 sample and prototype. And yeah, if you want to know more, definitely check out my detailed review. I don't think either of these colorways are like super nice where I must have them, but they're decent and they're kind of more of a unique release, I guess, so I wanted to mention it here. And next up, it is the Jewel Lloyd Nike GT Cut 3 that is dropping on April 4th for $190. Jewel Lloyd, if you didn't know, is a WNBA player. She is now with the Las Vegas Aces. She's also a two-time Olympic gold medalist. Now, this is not the first PE for Jewel Lloyd. Last year, we saw the, I don't know what the exact name of the colorway is, but like this shoe, it was pretty unique. Now, the colorways on this shoe, it is very vibrant. It is a lot, but I wouldn't wear this shoe casually, and I think very loud and bold shoes on the basketball court actually isn't too much of a deterrence. Usually I'm pretty like subtle and kind of subdued with my colorways for casual sneakers, but on the court, have at it. And I think this very vibrant colorway is super nice. You'll see on the booty the word SCOBY Great. You see this custom insole that says 1 of 1, not for resale. Now, I'm not too sure exactly what the inspiration behind this colorway is. We'll probably find out more closer to release. But regardless of the inspiration, the GT Cut 3s are a very nice shoe, and this colorway, very nice as well. Next, it is the Nike SB Dunk Tourmaline that is dropping on April 17th for $135. This colorway is actually a celebration on Black History Month, but it dropped 2 months after Black History Month. But I guess Jackie Robinson Day is in April, so you can maybe kind of make that connection, but it has been a decade, I think it's been a decade, been a while since we've had the previous SB Dunk Black History Month colorway, and this shoe in particular pays tribute to the Black Cowboys in the American West. And you'll see this very, very unique suede tourmaline green upper. I'm actually not too sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it is what it is. And it comes with rope-like laces that plays right into the cowboy theme, with Nike branding on the booty that is shaped and embroidered to look like a lasso. And it also comes with a handkerchief that says what's gonna happen is gonna happen. And the custom insole plays into the theme as well. One extra set of green laces. Now, I know this colorway probably isn't for everybody, but I just really like shoes with really nice storytelling, and it's a bit more unique, a bit more special. And even though they were way late on releasing this by Black History Month, still a very nice shoe. Next, it is the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Rookie of the Year that is dropping on April 18th for $140. Now, this shoe is directly inspired by Michael Jordan's outfit when he won the Rookie of the Year. And in 2018, you saw the Rookie of the Year Jordan 1 highs. A lot of people like the materials on that shoe. This is essentially cut off the top, make it a low, and giving it right back to us. And it is a delicious looking colorway. I love the red pop on the tongue. I've actually recorded my review already. Haven't released that, that'll come very soon, but it does feature a leather base with nubuck overlays and just a very wearable brown color. Genuinely, this is one of the best Jordan 1 colorways to come out this year. Yeah, as I'm getting older, brown just really appeals to me. I love the colorway and setup of this shoe. Next, it is the Nike Kobe 6 Pro Dodgers that is dropping on April 14th for $190. Now, this colorway, obviously a tribute to the LA Dodgers. Kobe Bryant is very synonymous with the city of LA, and it is inspired by a PE that was given to Dodgers players. I'm not a baseball guy, don't follow the sport at all, but that Dodger blue is such a nice color. Very nice color. Now, for this shoe, you'll see Kobe Bryant's number 8 actually on the heel, as well as this red stitching on the tongue of the shoe, and that is meant to mimic the stitching on a baseball. And of course, you see this upper that is meant to mimic like snake scales. The traction of the Pro version has also been scaled down, and the cushioning of the shoe has been updated to Cushlon, which replaces the old Phylon midsole. However, it did remove the Zoom Air in the heel and just has a Zoom Air Turbo forefoot unit with a carbon fiber shank in the midfoot and the usual TPU heel counter. Now, I can't say in 2025 that I love the performance of the Kobe 6. I think it's a little bit outdated, even though it's a Pro version. But as a huge Kobe Bryant fan, this colorway is almost a must-have. But as nice as this scrumptious colorway is, it is still not the best Kobe Bryant shoe, in my opinion, for the month of April. More to come. Next, it is the Nike SB Dunk Yuto Horigome Matcha that is dropping on April 5th for $130. Yuto Horigome, if you didn't know, is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist in skateboarding. He debuted his collaboration with Nike in 2023 or 24. I think it was 2023. He came out with a Nike SB Dunk, a very nice colorway with some pretty nice materials as well. And that was a very good like fall type of shoe. This colorway, his follow-up, goes with a slightly different color palette. It is dubbed the Matcha colorway, and you'll see this very distinct green upper, and you also see some slight speckles on the green overlays as well, with Yuto Horigome's logo on the heel. According to sneakers, actually his family crest, and it is a nod to his Japanese heritage, of course, with another Yuto logo in the inside of the tongue, and 3 sets of laces overall. Plenty of options, and what I love about this shoe, it might be kind of random to point this out, but that pink on the Nike SB cutout on the outsole, I just love how that looks on dunks. I don't know what it is, the Born and Raised had it, and a bunch of other SB dunks have it. It just pops. I really like it. Now, I did review his first SB dunk, a really great shoe. That year, there was so many great dunks, and that was one of the best ones. This one, compared to the first, this is one of those shoes where the more I've seen it, the more it has grown on me. Because when initial images of this shoe first came out, I was not like a huge fan. I was kind of like, the green kind of is an eyesore, but I guess it's the mere exposure effect. That's what marketers do. They spam you with images. You keep seeing something over and over again. Your brain's like, yeah, I'm used to that. I like that. And you want the product. I'm pretty sure this is that effect like in play, but I can't help it. I am a victim. Yuto does not lose. Actually, Yuto can lose because he is still number 2 on this list. At number 1, it is the Kobe 8 Pro Wata that is dropping on April 13th for $180. And this colorway first released in December 2013. It's inspired by nearly 30 different Kobe colorways, and genuinely, I think this is one of the best Wata colorways ever. on any shoe. Maybe it's my Kobe Bryant fandom, but I love what they've done with this. It is obviously insane. It is obviously very bold, very loud, just absolute peacocking type of shoe. So you see the left shoe, the most distinct thing about it is that large 3M Nike logo on the medial side. If I had to actually nitpick, I think that might be the one thing that I don't love, but it is what it is. The booty of the shoe is mismatched as well. One has the Mamba logo, one does not. The outsole is different color, of course, both delicious. And in terms of tech specs, the Kobe 8 Protro, it replaces the old clunky Luna foam with React foam. Traction pattern for the 8s has also been updated. Look at that beautiful icy outsole. Now, like some other Kobe 8 Protros, like the Halo colorway, the swoosh on those was like embroidered, so it felt a little bit more elevated. The tongue was thicker as well. That did not exist in the original version of the Kobe 8. But this shoe, this is more true to the original form, at least from images. The swoosh looks to just be like printed. It is not like embroidered or stitched. The tongue looks to be the thin, like original tongue as well. That's actually kind of a complaint because that can really dig into your ankles if you don't wear like thick enough socks. But honestly, who cares? I have waited 12 years for this shoe to come back. It is finally back. It is so different. It is so unique. These are a must-have. I love this. What the colorway. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Soul Inclined. Let me know what shoes I missed, I should have added to this list. And let me know what shoes on this list that you really want. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And remember, tomorrow may never come, so wear your shoes